Alrighty, people. So, for those of you who don't know, I have a jiu-jitsu match in the UK on August 19th for promotion by the name of Polaris. And I have my opponent, his name is Lloyd Cooper. So, the way that this match came about was Polaris was having a hard time finding an opponent for me. Nobody wanted to accept a match with me. So I told Polaris that I would step in and ask you guys who you thought would be suitable for a match. They had to be from the UK. Lloyd Cooper was the guy that everybody thought would be the one to be able to take me out at Polaris. The match got set, and now it's on, and Polaris asked me to do a little bit of promotion. I've put out some poems and a little bit of banter to get everybody excited about the match. I set this up in a creative way, I think. You know, Polaris couldn't find a match for me, and I asked you guys who you thought would be good, and you guys all kept saying, Lloyd Cooper's gonna rip your head off, Lloyd Cooper's gonna take your legs home, and I said, alright, if this guy is who you say is who he is, then let's see how much support he really has. And you guys shared and liked this post in a certain amount of time, and I passed the name over to Polaris, and he became the opponent. Alright, well, if he's as good as he says he is, then the match is going to be amazing for you guys, and it's going to be yet another one for the record books. Polaris asked me to promote the match a little bit. So you guys know I like to do poems for my opponents. I came up with one for Lloyd, and it is as read. The first war was 1776. We wiped the floor with you red-coated pricks. Though we could have crushed you, we let you off then. But in 1812, you done tried it again. So we dusted the muskets, put you wankers in check, made your army a joke and your navy a wreck. Took you 205 years to nut up once more, but this time I'm bringing the fight to your shore. The USS Agazarm is steaming your way with sights on destroying British BJJ. I have my sights set on this fella, Lloyd Cooper, whom I'm planning on choking straight into a stupor. You Brits will sail west and move in with the Haitians when I finally resolve the conflict of our nations. What I like about this is it really got you guys going, I feel like there's a lot of Brits that are really proud about where they come from, and that's amazing. So I want to read some of these comments and get a reaction for you guys. You look like the kind of cunt only a mother could love, but I'm guessing you were found in a rubbish dump, you tramp. Oh, the vitriol, it's the anger that's behind it. I really like that one. I thought I was ugly until I looked at this. This is what happens when cousins Hashtag smash 'em Lloyd. Oh man, I like this one too. If it's anything like the 2 world wars, you won't turn up until halfway through. Oh, alright. Okay, before you start roasting Brits, learn to speak English. It's our language, not yours. It's the Americans. AJ will get choked out hard when he wakes up. All his clothes will be out of fashion. UK. That gets nothing from me. This is a good one. I hope your mom is at Polaris so Lloyd can bum her after he's pulled your leg off. You know, it would be in good taste if he at least put my leg down before he bummed her. When was the last time you beat a legitimate competitor? Well, what time is it in England? At this point, I'd like to let you know that this red coat got hired by a Fortune 40 company because there were no Americans smart enough to do the job, schooling Americans in my field for days, just like how Lloyd Cooper will school you in his. Oh, congrats. I'm sure you're gonna make a great barista. Have you ever heard of an apostrophe or a full stop? No. Actually, I take after Bob Dylan, the guys the Beatles idolized and copied. Your Beatles. What a effing idiot this guy really is. You can't talk about bringing any kind of war when you've been kicked off the mat, slapped in the mouth and did absolutely nothing. Just took that slap off Jake Shields and behaved yourself after. You guys should all get Bon Iver's new record. It's a pretty good one. Let's see what else we got here. Anyone seen this kid's baseball? I don't even know what that means. I'm an American and I do not support this message. The only thing that could have made this post worse would have been to mention Vietnam. Well, you're buying Nikes in Vietnam. That should tell you who won that war. If they're capitalists now, then Uncle Sam was right all along. The only reason you gap-toothed freaking shitbags vote is because we killed communism in the Nam. This is a good one. Bollocks. That's a great album though. Steve Jones is vastly underrated guitarist. Hey, that. Where are all the Americans at? My boy AJ will school you, mother effers. American Jiu-Jitsu. Who the F do you guys even have that's actually world class in Jiu-Jitsu? You tell him, fella. You're talking about the F in English. I'm Scottish and we share a similar passion for fighting the English. F being British. LOL, Hawaii still has our English flag embedded in its own. Guy, you're all over the map. I don't even know what to tell you. I like AJ for his BJJ, but after that warped cray-cray trash talk, unlike and unfollow. Suck my Are you off your meds, AJ? Will you give up with the cheesy post? I think the real challenge is trying to come up with something that makes this comment sound interesting. I've got nothing. It's a big mistake that people like you are present in the BJJ world. Then come to the World Championships and get rid of me. What he means to say is the US needed to enlist the help of the French as they couldn't start a fight or end it on their own. The US has never won a war on its own and probably never will, so history class. Go strangle yourself with a white belt. Better yet, go hang yourself. What do you mean? I can't date my sister. This is America. This is a picture of a meme. This is pretty good. You're damn right. Jerry Lee Lewis did it. You're a white belt in trash talk and a red belt in making yourself look like a bellend. Hey, stupid. Your wife said bring home some milk. Your great nation voted in Donald Trump. Enough said. I gave Donald Trump his black belt. Enough said. Sorry to break it to both fighters, but the fight's been called off. The Donald has just said that transgender individuals are no longer allowed to be in the military. The USS Agazarm is fully out of steam. Your comment is too stupid to even ridicule. The Brits sound a little mad. Your history is wrong and your grammar is jog on. We kicked your asses in Nam. Also, we're 3 for 3. Oh wait. AJ, are you invading England? I'm the King of England. Don't you know? Just make sure you're not late to the fight like you were in 1914 and 1939. Well, I'll try to get there early, but your mom makes a wicked breakfast. So, no promises, alright? Stick to Jiu-Jitsu, AJ. You're good at that. Stick to saying nothing. You're good at that. I'd get to the docs quick based on the way you're writing and your face in that pic. I think you're having a stroke. Alright, fair enough. Typical Yank, really. Can't wait for Lloyd to rip you a new one. Then you can claim you didn't tap again. Well, we've used the atomic bomb on civilians. Twice. If I'm not mistaken, it was the French that saved you from annihilation from the Redcoats, LOL. Then why don't we speak French, you idiots? We kicked both your asses and then the Ukraines. Or something like that. Your banter is shit. I like that. I like that one. Shit guzzler. Shit is a solid. You can't guzzle shit. You can call me a diarrhea guzzler or a shit chomper, but you can't call me a shit guzzler. Get your insults together, you ass. This is why I love you. You're such a cocky twat. You said the same thing about Dylan at the Atlanta Open in spring and he schooled you. I won 10-0, you idiot. Trash talking BJJ is lame. Move to MMA and then run your mouth. Move to a country with some sunlight, you pasty-faced You wanker. Wow. A man, a few words and few insults. I like that. So there was a lot of feedback on that poem. What I did is I followed up with a list of people that I said I would spare after I become King of England and start slaughtering everyone. The ones I will spare once I destroy Cooper and become King of England. Liam, Noel, Dave, Captain Sensible, Billy Duffy, Jack Ramsey, Gordon Ramsay, everybody else is doomed. And you guys had some funny things to say here. Let's see. It's funny how the entire jiu-jitsu community thinks you're a fish-lipped, Fritzl-admiring, cock-snogging thundercunt. Bashful and sleepy said you're a dickhead too. You know, I tipped your wife 1 cent at the fish and chips this morning. And it was only because I didn't have a half a cent. So next time I go, I'm not tipping her anything. Bro, you're a damned fan. That's so badass. Well, they're playing in the background. And anything is and Phantasmagoria are one of, they're two of the best albums so far. They're ahead of their time. They're fantastics. So I had no choice but to spare them and captain from my righteous fury. I sound tough, but specified no heel hooks with a picture of me. Well, I don't make the rules, ass. If it was up to me, then that little bastard Lloyd Cooper and I would both have a dog and a stick in that match. Oh, here we go. Lloyd Cooper chimes in. AJ, you couldn't bang a wank out, you never mind me. Well, you better hope they pass along some cops carrying guns. By the time I get there, I wouldn't count on a bunch of unarmed bobbies yanking me off your neck before I send you to permanent twilight after I beat you. I'm gonna strip you of your rank and slap you in the face. I'm a big fan of Captain Sensible, so okay. He's one of the greats. Stevie Jones too. Gordon Ramsay's from Scotland, you tit. Billy Duffy, Liam and Noel are all from Manchester where Lloyd trained and lived for years. They probably think you're a twat too. Props for sparing Vanian and Captain Sensible though. The damned are far better than any punk efforts from your part of the world. If anybody has access to Dave or the Captain, I'm saving my 2 comp tickets for them, so just let me know. Destroy like you destroyed your last 10 opponents in super fights. I hope you're practicing bowing to your king, James. Alright, here's a good one. I'll f***ing bum your head if you ever come to Liverpool, you little blurt. Nobody comes to Liverpool, you stupid. Then I put out a cordial reply because you guys kind of popped for that, and I appreciate it. It was good. I responded to some of you guys on this thread here, so if you want to check that out. But listen, guys, I love this. I love you Brits. I love the banter back and forth. So keep it coming. I have a few more things up my sleeve until the big match, August 19th, where I become King of England and all of you bow to me.